You gotta get high, you gotta get drunk, you gotta cuss people out, you gotta ignore people phone calls because you in a bad mood, but over some stuff that you don't even got, over some stuff that you want. What about what you got? What about what you did? What about when you helped that homeless person out? What about when you donated to that charity? What about when you gave little man some money for getting good grades? What about when you picked up the phone and talked to your friend and gave them some words of encouragement? What about that stuff? That don't count? That won't real? Yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of Views from the West. Again, I am your boy West, where I'm just coming and giving y'all my unpopular opinion about today's most popular think pieces and topics. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. Y'all show me some love. Share this video with somebody. Tell somebody to come to the page. But let's get straight into it. So, today we're going to talk about happiness. Why you not happy? Why you sad? Why are you unmotivated, depressed? Why you feel like stuff not going right, or why you feel like you can't get ahead, or if you feel like you won't pause, or if you just like at a roadblock in your life, you know what I'm saying? Why do you feel like that? And outside of that, how you get off of that, you know what I'm saying? How do you get back to being motivated, to being happy? Like how do we get there? So we're gonna speak about that. And today, man, it's more so solution based. I ain't really finna break down the problem like I normally do. I'm gonna just go ahead and give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us are sad, unmotivated, depressed, and a lot of that has to do with your expectations. You know what I'm saying? We got our expectations set so high for ourselves, or so far in the future that we're beating ourselves up about that. You know what I'm saying? So again, a lot of stuff that we look at on social media, we looking at the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? The best cars, the best houses, top money benefits. You know what I'm saying? Top earners, $1 million. We looking at $1 million people's lifestyles, or $1 million people assets, where it be cars, money, houses, whatever. The stuff that we really want and we're expecting ourselves to get, that's so far in the future, bro. And keeping it a band, unless you hit the lottery or you come up crazy, most of that stuff you're not finna get right now. Like you have to work to get to them levels. You feel what I'm saying? You have to work to get there. But we think because we see it so much, we could just go out here and touch it, and you know what I'm saying? And we putting ourselves in debt just to get certain stuff. So long story short, our expectations are crazy for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And since they're so far in the future and they're so high, when we don't get them, or we don't feel like we're getting close to that, we blame ourselves. We look down on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't got 100,000. I ain't got 500,000. So I'm nothing. I can't make money. Oh, I can't find a new job, so it must be something wrong with me. Or I never drove a foreign before. I never had an old school, so something must be wrong with me. And that's how we talk to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We beat ourselves up on things that we don't even need to be beating ourselves up on. But we look at it so much, and it's, you know what I'm saying, we hypnotize ourselves with this stuff so much that we end up beating ourselves up when we don't have it. And that's not okay, man. That's not okay. And the reaction to that is you sad, depressed, unmotivated, feel like you can't do anything, you feel like you nothing. It's a bunch of unneeded pressure. You feel what I'm saying? So outside of the expectation part, the biggest thing to why you're not happy is because you don't give yourself enough credit for where you are currently. You don't realize how blessed you are right now. You don't pat yourself on the back for how far you came. Nobody ever talks about what you've done, what you've accomplished, what you have right now. For some reason, we think that's a bad thing, or we think it's not enough for the stuff that we have. Why do we think like that? So a crib, right? This how we think. Check this out. This how we think. I'm renting a crib, so because I rent it, it's just like I just stay here. I'm not giving myself no credit because I rent it. Because I don't own the crib, it's nothing to be happy about. Because I don't own it, I'm just renting it. But the where I want to be able to buy a house. When I can buy a house, I'll be happy. But in reality, real time, because I'm renting a house, it don't mean nothing to me. You don't have a sense of confidence and a sense of accomplishment just because you're renting. I'm not happy right now that I'm able to afford this $2,500 rent right now because I'm renting it. $2,500 is $2,500. You're able to pay $2,500 just in rent. We need to talk about no other bills. That's not an accomplishment. That's not something to be happy about. That ain't something to pat yourself on the back about. That you're able to pay that. You're able to. Some people ain't even seen $2,500. Some people can't pay $2,500 in rent. Some people can't pay $2,000. Some people can't pay $1,500 in rent. But you can. But you're sad because you haven't bought a house. Do you know it's people that don't have nowhere to stay? Do you know it's people with bad credit who can't even rent a house? Do you know it's people with good credit who don't make enough money to be able to rent a house? You know it's people that's living on the street, it's people that's living in shelters, and you're not happy because you're able to actually rent a house, a 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom house, 3-bedroom house with a garage, with running water, lights, heat, air conditioning. You sad? You sad because you got it better than most? How? How you sad? Oh, because your expectation ain't met. You only can be happy when you buy a house. When you spend all of your money buying a house. So you'll be cool living paycheck to paycheck, but you bought a house, and that the simple fact of buying a house holds so much weight that you ignore being able to rent right now. Like that it make no sense, bro. Like we so materialistic, man. It's bad, bro. It's bad. Let me give you another example. With a car. Nobody values their car. Outside, now I'm a car guy. You feel what I'm saying? So my car, that's me. Any car, bike, y'all know me. Well, y'all don't know me, but the people that know me, cars and bikes, that's my thing. So any car and bike I get, I cherish it. That's my bread and butter right there. That's my baby. I love it. But for people, that's a passion though. So for people who aren't passionate about cars, you don't even like your car. Oh, I just got a Honda, or it's just a Toyota, or it's just a Nissan, it's just a little Lexus, just a little Beamer. Why? Because you ain't bought it. You ain't buy it cash, or that's not a super expensive car that you're expecting to have in the future. So you give yourself no credit for having a car. It's just a car to you. And because you got a car note, it's a bad situation. Because you got a car note, that's nothing to be excited about. Bro, how? You got a car. Well, I'll be happy when I can buy a car. When I can just go to the lot and pay cash for it, then I made it. That's when I made it. Then I could be happy. Bro, we so materialistic, bro. It don't make no sense, bro. It makes zero sense, bro. We so wrapped up in, oh, I gotta buy it outright, then I'll be cool. Then I'll be happy. When I can get there, I'll be happy. There's people out here in 2023 that's still taking the bus. There's people out here that's renting them little scooters, pushing their way. I've been seeing people ride skateboards. There's people who can't even do that. There's people who got to walk everywhere. Can't even call nobody to pick them up. It's people who don't even got no cell phone. Can't even call nobody. And I don't even think it's no more payphones. I don't remember last time I seen no payphone. So it's people out here who can't even talk to people. They can't drive themselves where they want to go. They can't sleep where they want to sleep. They can't wear the clothes that they want to wear. Bruh, look at how blessed you are. Let's take a step back, bro. Let's take a step back. Let's get to some basics, right? Let's get to some basics. You can see. How many people in the world can't see? There are blind people out here. There are people that would kill to be able just to see, to look, to see colors, to see stuff. You can hear, you listening to this podcast. You know how many deaf people it is out here? You not blind, you not deaf. You know how many people are sick, bedridden? They wake up in the hospital every day with a sickness, with an illness, can't do nothing. But you wake up every day fine. You ain't got no allergy, you ain't got no asthma, you ain't got no brain eating disease, no heart disease. You can play sports. You can do whatever you want to do. But you choose to be sad. You choose to complain about a good situation because it's not a better situation. You choose to complain about that. You choose to have mental health issues. You choose to be depressed. Why? All because you don't realize how good you have it. Your kids is in perfect health. There's nothing wrong with your kids, bro. And I'm not talking about behavioral issues. I'm talking about real life. There's nothing wrong with your kids. You're able to provide for your kids. You're able to clothe them. You're able to send them to school. You're able to put them in sports. You're able to expose them. They're able to go out and have fun. They're able to have shoes on their feet. You're able to feed them. And you complaining? How? Oh, I don't make enough money. I need to make money. I need to make money. I need to make money. But all your bills paid. All your necessities paid. Your lights on. Your heat on. You got gas in the car. You got food in the refrigerator. But you wanna complain. You wanna be sad because you don't have more. You don't got more, so it's a problem. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What's what you saying? What I'm saying is give yourself credit for where you are in life. You're not bad off. You don't have no bad life. You don't have a terrible life. You don't have an unmotivating and an unfulfilled life. You have a great life. You have a good life. You have a life better than most people. I'm not talking about the people you're fantasizing to be like. I'm not talking about next tier, next bracket people. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you. Stop thinking about the future for a second. You know what I'm saying? Get away from that. Let's look at right now. Let's look at your situation right now and realize, one, how good you have it right now. Two, look at where you came from. Was you in this position 10 years ago? No, you wasn't. Look how far you came. Why you can't give yourself credit for that? Why you can't pat yourself on the back for that? Why you can't be happy for yourself? Why you need validation from all these other people to make you feel good about your situation? Did they help you get here? Probably not. So why do their validation matter? Why do their opinion matter? They ain't even helped you, but you care about what they think and what they say, and they ain't even help you get this far. You did that. The people who have not gave you no help, the people who judge you, the people who just watch from the outside and look in, the people who say little slick comments and they joke out of jealousy and stuff like that, them people. The people who opinion, or the people who you're trying to impress so hard and do all this stuff for, the people who don't matter, them people is who I'm talking about. Because you'll sit here and crash out and do weird stuff and beat yourself up just to prove a point or just to look good for some people who don't even like you. For some people who don't even care. It don't matter to them. You could sit here and make all this money. You could sit here, get your body made up. You could do all this stuff that you think is gonna press them, and they still gonna have something bad to say. And you so dumb and naive, you don't even realize that. You gonna keep going out here doing stuff that's out of character and keep going out here being sad and depressed to impress some people who don't even matter. Crazy. But that's what I'm here for, bro. Look, you don't need no validation from nobody. At the end of the day, it's just you, bro. When this camera cut off, it's just you. When you check out and you got to go see God, it's just you. You can't bring nobody with you. God don't want to hear that. God don't want to hear, well, I was trying to impress such and such right here. God, ask them, did I impress you? You think that's how this finna go? You think that's how this work? But don't nobody care. Nobody care about your situation, man. Nobody cares. You should be the only person that cares. You should be proud of yourself. You should be happy for yourself. You know what? Watch this. Right now, right? Think about 3 things you wish you had, or 3 things that you're working on getting, or 3 things in your life that you're not satisfied with. You'll come up with 3 things like that. Right now, list 3 things that you're proud of yourself for doing. List 3 of your strong suits. List 3 accomplishments right now. Watch how long it take you to do that. You don't see no problem with that? You don't see no issue with that? It takes you, just like with relationships, bro. If I sat here and said, give me 5 red flags in a relationship, if I said, give me 5 green flags in a relationship, you'll let me think. You see what I'm saying? It's easy to find negatives. It's easy to focus on negative. It's easy to complain. It's easy to do that. But it's hard to pat yourself on the back. It's hard to look at what's already here and find good in that. Why? That's the reality. That's the facts. You can't change the facts. You not, bro, you got your voice, you able to talk, you able to see, you able to make money. You have the freedom to go get another job. You have the freedom to see. You have the freedom to go play sports, go run, go work out. You got the freedom to do all of that. You got the freedom to have an iPhone where you can even go and look at YouTube and listen to Apple Music and play games on your phone. There are people who are nowhere near your position, and you got the nerve to sit here and complain and be sad and depressed, bro. How? I don't get it, bro. I don't understand it. But again, I do get it because these expectations are so through the roof. You beating yourself up when you don't have to. If you took a second to sit down and realize how blessed you are, that will give you motivation. You will see, man, so 10 years ago, I didn't even have a car. I was out here bumming rides from people. I was throwing people gas money and stuff. Now I got a whole car. You know what, now that I think about it, I ain't even have to ask nobody for no gas money. I didn't even have to give nobody no gas money. I didn't have to call nobody for a ride. I'm actually able to drive where I want to. I'm actually able to pay my own car note. Some people can't even pay their own car note. Some people got other people paying their car note. You can pay your own car note. You can put your own gas in your own car. You have a car. You can unlock and lock the door right now. Some people don't even have that. Come on, man. Come on, bro. We gotta get back to reality, man. We gotta tap back into that, man. We are great people, bro. We spectacular people. You know what I'm saying? We are amazing people. To be able to come this far in 2023 with all this craziness going on, come on, man. Just give yourself credit. You have a car. You got a roof over your head. You in your right mind. You're not in the crazy house. You can put thoughts together. You know what I'm saying? You can talk, communicate. You can wear what you want to wear, man. You have the freedom and the means to live out here. Some people don't even have the freedom and the means to live. And you got the nerve to complain about that. Give yourself credit, man. We are amazing beings. You feel what I'm saying? We are amazing people that's capable of doing whatever we set our mind to. But at the same time, you have to realize what you've already set your mind to and accomplished. You have to realize what you've already gained, the material that you've already gained. We're so material based. We're so money based. That's all we think about. How I'm gonna get some new money. How I'm gonna buy another house. How I'm gonna buy another car. That's all we think about. And we overlook the stuff that we already did. So, bro, slow down. Stop trying to rush everything, bro. Stop trying to rush it, bro. Sometimes you gotta enjoy the journey. Sometimes you gotta enjoy the struggle. Sometimes you have to do that. Matter of fact, enjoy the struggle. What that mean, bro? A lot of people that went through the struggle who didn't have nothing, when you finally got something, how good that felt? How good that felt when you got up off your feet, when you was actually able to buy a car, get your own crib, get your own phone, buy your own shoes. That felt good, right? So why do it only feel good when you first buy it? Why you can't keep that happiness while you have it? You don't just get a crib and the crib disappear. You just don't buy a car and the car disappear. You see what I'm saying? So when you get down and demotivated, unmotivated, you sad and depressed, you should be able to go and look at everything you got, bro, and be like, man, I really did that. And because I did that, I can do it again. Because I got this crib, I could do it again. Because I got this watch, I could do it again. But you don't realize it. You don't look at it like that. So what you do is, man, I done had this for 5 years, bro. This ain't nothing. I need that one. I need that one, man. This watch, I had this watch for how long? I need that one. I need that one. And you needing that one, the price so high. The price so high. You sit here, work, you save, you work, you save. It's gonna take you 5 years of saving just to get it. And during that 5 years, you gonna sit here and be, now you sad, now you depressed. Cause it's taking longer than you thought. Cause it's actually taking 5 years to get it. Bruh, you did that to yourself. You did that to yourself. Ain't nobody put that pressure on you. You put that pressure on yourself. Why? And it's a mindset thing. Let me flip it to you this way. What if your car broke down right now and you had no money to get it fixed? I bet you value that car then. What if you couldn't go and buy designer clothes? What if you couldn't get a job that allowed you to dress how you want to dress? What if you couldn't get a job that allowed you to get Jordans and Nikes and Yeezys? I bet you value that job then. Why do the things that you have, why do they have to be taken from you for you to value it? Why do you have to be stripped of that for you to value it? Bro, I lost my phone the other day. Y'all know I ride bikes. I was riding a bike, bro. Lost my phone. For 10 hours, I was sick. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was sick. I need my phone. I need my phone. I need my phone. Then I started realizing how dependent I am on my phone. How much stuff is in my phone. I got emails. I got text messages. I got videos. I got this. To log into work, I gotta use this. Like, start thinking about it like, bro, without my phone, bro, I'd be in a bad situation. But I don't even value my phone like that. Now, luckily, I was able to find my phone. And when I got my phone, wow, about start crying, cause it's like I need you. You feel me? Well, on a deeper thing, it's like, bro, thank you, God, that I'm even able to pay for this. I'm able to pay for something that I need. And what we do? Oh, I want the new iPhone. I need the new iPhone. I don't care about this iPhone. I had this iPhone for so long, bro. You got a phone. I couldn't call nobody. I couldn't text nobody. I couldn't do nothing. There's people out here who don't even have a phone, bro. And we complaining because we had this phone for 3 years. There's some people that still got cricket phones, got to pay by the minutes and stuff. They just now able to get a flip phone. And you got an iPhone, can do everything in the world, and you steady complaining. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. So, long story short, man, appreciate where you are in life. Appreciate the things that you have. Realize what you have. That's gonna make you happy, man. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself credit for where you are right now, how far you came, for the things that you've done, because you've done a lot. You've accomplished a lot. And you can accomplish more. You can do more. But don't let that be your sole focus, man. Look around you. Look at the stuff you have. Look at your kids, bro. Look at what you're able to do for them kids. Look at what you're able to do for your parents, for your family, for your friends. You able to do that. And you can't give yourself no credit. You can't find joy in that. You can't get yourself up out of that little funk, up out of that little mood you in. You can't find nothing in your life to be happy about. Not one thing. You have to go to therapy. You gotta get high. You gotta get drunk. You gotta cuss people out. You gotta ignore people's phone calls because you in a bad mood. Because over some stuff that you don't even got. Over some stuff that you want. What about what you got? What about what you did? What about when you helped that homeless person out? What about when you donated to that charity? What about when you gave little man some money for getting good grades? What about when you picked up the phone and talked to your friend and gave them some words of encouragement? What about that stuff? That don't count? That won't real? Views from the West, man.